Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod and this is part 63 of Forza Horizon 5 on the Xbox One. We're almost to the end here. At least the amount of races. I will be doing the story events and stuff after the fact. But we've only got 6 more races to do. And then we're finished. They're all cross-country events because I saved those to last because, you know. Well, I don't know what. Well, I did it because I didn't want to, like. I was focusing on road stuff because the off-road stuff was kind of making me annoyed. But of course now it just means I've got to do it all in one go anyway.
200 yards. Turn sharp left.
Right, where is this? Oh, come on, Impressor, stop. I know you're on dirt and that's probably not good for your brakes, but yeah. Right. We got this. I was thinking it might be like up a hill or whatever, not like up one of these temples or whatever. Right, let's do this solo. And I want to do it in my Impreza. That might be a bad idea, but well, I'm going to do it in the Impreza. Because last couple of episodes we were doing the dirt stuff, and yeah, will we? I'll almost be finished with the game, which, I mean, like I said, I'll be doing the stories after this, but I'll be finished all the races, which, great. Unless of course there's any more DLC or updates for the game that add more races and stuff. I know there's the Hot Wheels stuff, but I'm not really particularly bothered in that. But if you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments, and I'll might end up getting it. Okay, the loading screen has happened here. The Ekbaklam cross-country event? I don't know if that's how that's pronounced. Probably not. Let's go. Of course, all these cars here with photo icons above them, it means that I should take a photo of them, obviously, for an accolade. I will do that once I sort of get towards the front of the pack. Ooh. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's an Impreza, isn't it? For some reason I was looking at it, I was like, it looks like a BMW of some kind. But no, it's not, it's an Impreza. Right, okay, we're in the front now. Yeah, this is kind of interrupting the race, of course, but what's it under? Is it under My Horizon? No, it's not under Hot Wheels, obviously. Photo mode, it's under Creative Hub. Duh. Whoa. Okay. That's not normally a thing. I hit Photo Hub and it sort of like was acting like I was driving. There we go. We've got 5 more cars to get a picture of. I mean, I could easily do that with the cars that are in my garage, but yeah, that completely lost all my speed. Oh look, there's Beefy! As I was mentioning in the last episode. Funny appears, you know, in the 2 episodes that I'm not mentioning, you know. Like, last episode I mentioned him, he didn't appear, and then I do that, and then now he appears in this one. So he'll appear in all the rest of them. But then I think I said he seems to appear in the cross-country events and not the dirt events, so that's probably my fault. Oh, that was not, well, it was a nice handbrake turn. Well, it wasn't really a handbrake, it was more of a, I didn't hold the handbrake, but yeah, it was more like a drift, wasn't it? Not a handbrake turn. Whatever. It was nice, but it's not what I particularly wanted to do. But when you're off-road, I guess it's what you sort of, well, you can't really stop it, can you? We'll have the jump here again. I was going to say another jump, as if, like, this isn't a lapped race. Then again, well, I was going to say I've been playing Mario Kart recently. I haven't. It's just, sometimes when I play Mario Kart, of course, you get the lapped races that aren't actually technically laps. They're different tracks each lap. If that makes any sense. I don't know if I should do that on the channel. Like, Mario Kart is... I love Mario Kart 8, but... I don't know if it's something I should do on the channel. I mean, it's completely different to Forza, isn't it? So, yeah, but... I don't know if I want to start for... I mean, I'm saying this. I've recorded a bunch of stuff that's going to come out in the future that's not driving game stuff. But I was looking at things and people were like, oh, variety channels on YouTube. They're not... They're a lot harder for, like... It's weird, because all the channels I do watch on YouTube are variety channels. They don't just focus on one thing. Well, a lot of them, anyway. Like, that's how... Like, yeah, Barry Bugs and all those people, they used to just do GTA, and to be fair, a lot of them... Well, he does do GTA a lot now, but, he did focus on some other games for a bit. And, you know... There's other channels on YouTube, obviously, that I watch. They mainly do focus on variety games. Like, they don't just focus on one niche, which is I don't know if that's what I should do, because I did used to specifically do driving games, because that was my favourite genre when I was a kid. So I don't know if that is something I should do. Again, there, like I said, there's other games I want to play, but it's just kind of awkward, because obviously you're doing YouTube, and I mean, all this could change by the time you guys watch this, because you'll be seeing this in February and this is being recorded in November. But yeah, at the moment, like, it's weird. It's like Galgun is like the most viewed thing, so you'd think that that would translate to like another shooter on the channel, which at the moment is Halo Infinite, but that's not really happening. And then you get like, sometimes you get the Forza videos do quite well, and then sometimes they don't. So I'm wondering if that's like title based. God of War is doing terribly, but then again, Ragnarok's just about to come out, so hopefully that'll get a nice little boost there. But that's a bit annoying, because I'm really enjoying God of War. Carbon obviously hasn't started yet, so I don't know how that's going. Doom obviously also hasn't, but yeah, it's just weird, because it's like, well... And then I was uploading some shorts from Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005, like the Let's Plays, and they were doing really well, but then shorts do anyway. Like, I uploaded an Amnesia short, and that did well, and that did not particularly do well on the channel, that series, so, you know, whatever. It's just, it's a bit weird trying to grow a YouTube channel and then, but focusing on like a variety of games. Like, if you focus on one game, like, genre, you're gonna, well, specifically people say, oh, you should focus on one game and become known for that game, or if you're not going to do that, if you do want to play a variety of games, do it in one genre. That's how you grow on YouTube, and that's, I don't know if that's exactly what I want to do, because I do want to play a variety of games. And the only reason, well, I like, the issue is I want to play games, but then like I don't have time so to do them, so that's why I do it for the channel, because it makes me want to play the games. So it's, but at the same time, when you're doing that, it's like, well, yeah, I'm doing it for myself, but you kind of need to have an audience, because, you know, otherwise it just, you know, otherwise what's the point of me recording it, if you know what I mean? Anyway, we got the tropical well, I didn't actually read what that said. I read the word tropical, and then I assume it just said cross country. Look, it's Beefy again. Anyone else need a picture of their car taken? Apart from the Dave. Right, let's see how this goes. If I'm going to get the stupid thing of it. Oh, you can't go LB that to flip around to the other side. That's kind of annoying. It's done it again. Why does it do that? Actually, do I need to do that again to... Let's... I may have messed that up. Hang on. Yeah, it's moving every time I hit photo mode, which it did not used to do that. Okay, right. That did process. That's good to know. I'm just going to hold the trigger now. Yeah, me hitting the wall there was not my fault. Like, it may have vaguely been my fault in the fact that I didn't break enough for the corner originally, but I had no steering either when it did that. That was just... I don't understand why it was doing that, because it was not doing that last time. Anyway, we're in first place. Oh, Barrier Bugs needs a picture now. I'm sure you guys love this, but... Oh, no, I was on the right one. I'm going to hold the trigger as I do the photo mode. There we go. Right, oh, come on, process the photo. There we go, right. Not particularly bothered about the photo, that's why I'm not saving them, but... Yeah, I'm trying to get that cover car thing. That's something to work towards. Oh, I probably should have done that like ages ago, you know, when I was actually doing like loads of races, but I guess a really easy way of doing it as well would be like doing it during the story events, I think, because you get put in a bunch of different cars, don't you? So that would definitely be a variety of cars to do the thing. So yeah. Can't believe that didn't count as me missing the checkpoint there. But yeah, if later in the year I... Oh, shit. Losing control a lot there. If later in the year I become a channel that's specifically focused on racing games, you know why. I've had this discussion now. I mean, I'll mention it in a video. But yeah, there is games I want to play on the channel. I mean, there's games I'm specifically buying because I want to play them. So I'll have to think about it. Maybe it'd be the sort of thing where, like, all the chat, like, I'm just spitballing here, but I'm thinking, like, maybe it could be the sort of thing where all the videos on the channel are racing games, but because I want to do live streams as well, the live streams might be, like, not racing games, if you know what I mean. Like, if that makes any sense. That way I do get to play the games that I want to play. But anyway, I mean, all that could have changed by the time this video comes out, like I said. Oh, I'm so glad I got that in the wheel spin. It's a bit of a weird thing to say, but I've been playing a bit of FIFA recently. It's only FIFA 22, so it's over a year old at this point, obviously, but it was free on PlayStation Plus earlier in the year. Back when it was sort of current, but towards the end of its life. I'm not particularly great at FIFA, if that's not obvious, but yeah. It's something I've been playing. Right, here we go. We're back in our Subaru, and we've got one more race to do in this episode. And we're being put nowhere near where the races are. Well, I say that. That's not that far away. Let's turn around.
It is safe to do so.
And we'll head in this general direction by going off-road. These trees just deserve to get run over.
Recalculate.
Destroyed. Okay, big mother tree there doesn't like me doing that. I do love how they like the damage in this game though, like the environmental damage. That came out wrong. You know what I meant.
400 yards. Turn left.
Just how you leave a path through where you're going, and it just stays there. Oh, this is still straight ahead of me. Okay.
In 100 yards. Turn left. Turn left.
No, I'm not listening to you, sat-nav. I'm just going to go straight off the road.
Turn right. In 100 yards. Turn left.
And brake. Oh!
Arrived at your
I was going
destination.
way too fast to effectively hit the brakes there. But we're here. Solo. There we go. We're still going to be in the Impreza. I think I mentioned in the last one I used to play I did mention it, the Colin McRae games back on the PS2. If that's actually something you want to see me play again, I don't have them anymore, but I can, you know, the PS2 games, I'll pick them up really cheaply. If you want to see me do that, I'll do it. In fact, maybe I might pick up the original Xbox versions, because obviously they will be higher quality. I mean, it would rely on me actually having an original Xbox, but I'm sure they're not that expensive either. And let's start the race event. Of course, the main issue with the original Xbox, if you're not aware, is that it's basically they're slowly killing themselves, because they put the clock chip that's in them is it leaks and it will destroy the motherboard. Apart from if you have a if you're a version 1.6 model, which is like the last model they released, then they're fine. But still, they're technically slowly killing themselves, and yeah, kind of disappointing, because I did actually have an original Xbox at one point. I got rid of it. Wish I kept it now. Got it from my neighbour actually. When my neighbour got his 360, he was like, "Oh, you can have my original Xbox," because I was only like about 6 or 7 at that point. But I didn't know it at the time. I didn't know it because I went to like trade it in at a used game store, like a couple of years later. I mean, this would have been like 2008, whatever. So about 3 years later or whatever. No, hang on then. So I would have been. No, I'm trying to work out how old I would have been. I would have been about 8 then, actually, when I got it. If it was 2005. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I got. I didn't know at the time, obviously, but it was modded. It had a mod chip in it because I went to trade it in. They're like, "Oh, by the way, the warranty things on it's gone." I'm like, "Oh, what does that mean? It means we can't take it in. It's been opened up." Oh. Well, I didn't do it. Don't know what they were going to give me for an original Xbox back then. I suspect it might have been a decent, well, I'd say a decent amount of money. Probably A, a decent amount of money to a kid, and B, I mean, it was still, it wasn't relevant, but, you know, 80, 100 quid maybe is probably what you can pay for an original Xbox One right now, so I should check that actually, because watch it be like 50 quid or whatever. I know there's people that sell base model PS4s now. For like I've seen them online for about 100 quid. So yeah, that's. Because the issue is with it being November, you get all the people just trying to sell them as sort of like, hey, this is a great little Christmas gift for a kid. Here's a console and like 5 games, like Lego ones or whatever, and then they sell it for like in a bundle for like 150 quid or whatever. And it's like, great, I could buy it used off you, or I could literally. I mean, how much is a PS4 these days? I mean, I know it'd be a PS4 Slim and not an actual base model one, which it'd be better because it'd be new. But let me just see how much one of those is on Amazon right now. I'm sure this is really exciting content. PS4 console. Here we go. So a PS4, they aren't in stock, I guess. Yeah, they're on here. They just got no price. This is. I guess they don't sell them new anymore? Okay. I swear I could. Let's just see.
Hola, superstar.
Oh no, there we go.
11 is ready. Come stop by the auto show when you're nearby.
Why was that not coming up when I searched for it on Amazon? Like, I searched for it on Google and it was the first result. It came up like Sony selling it for 200 quid. Yet when I searched it on like actual Amazon search, it didn't come up. Whatever. Yeah, 200 quid. So, you're saving 50 quid and you're getting some games. But still, it's just. I mean, I said I was going to look up how much an original Xbox is. Let's look. I was going to say I'll look on CX, but CX, by the way, if you've never heard, is like a used video game store or used media store in. First of all, I'll look on Amazon. Not on Amazon, on eBay. Original Xbox console, and then we'll type it in on CX as well, and I can tell you how much an original Xbox is. Because, like I said, if okay, they sell it for like 60. I love how I typed original Xbox console into eBay and the first result is a PlayStation 1. Okay, so there's people selling it on eBay for like 70. Someone's selling it for 14 quid, but it's console only. Okay, anyway, right. We're going to end the video here. So yeah, I've been RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 63 of Forza Horizon 5 on the Xbox One. And I will see you tomorrow for more. Ta-ra!